We got 5 minutes on the clock. What is your name and what is your podcast show?
My name is Maryann Petrie, and I run Slam the Gavel podcast.
Slam the Gavel podcast. All right. So give us the framework of what Slam the Gavel podcast is.
Slam the Gavel podcast is to help educate and warn parents about what can happen to you when you walk into any courtroom, whether it's family court, criminal court, probate court. This podcast also offers counselors that talk about trauma and healing and other well-rounded topics.
Yeah. Now, why do you do the show? We talked a little bit in the past and before recording about it being a passion of yours. Why is it important to match your podcast with the passion?
Well, when it happens to you, when you have been through family court and false accusations, it suddenly becomes a passion that everyone needs to know about, because if it can happen to you, it can happen to them.
Hmm. Yeah. So as you're doing this, you have a passion that came from a pain point that you experienced in your life. And now you're turning your passion or, a pain point to a passion and to a purpose. So
Mhm.
for other podcasters out there who are contemplating, do I talk about this or not talk about this? Because there's sensitive information there and you experience a lot of pain. What advice do you have for those podcasters?
To talk about your experiences and to find people that have relatively the same experiences you have had with solutions. You want parents and counselors or attorneys that you interview to also have solutions and not just talk about the same topic without offering some type of solution.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing it? How many episodes have you guys published?
Oh, I have done since September 20th of 2020. I'm into season 5. I've done about 530 podcasts.
Wow. Way to go.
Yeah.
That's a ton of volume in that short period of time. Really good job. As you're
Thank
doing this, you talk about solutions. We've got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. You talk about solutions. So you're hearing similar stories, similar patterns.
you.
What are
Mhm.
some of the solutions you found through podcasting specifically for other people, maybe about to experience what you experienced?
Well, solutions as far as staying out of family court, how to stay out of family court, how to not get involved with CPS, how to deal with false allegations,
Yeah.
all these warnings, they're all there.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have this podcast show. You've done 500 of them. As you're doing that and looking back, what were some of your most fondest memories of the past 500 episodes?
The fondest memories that I have, actually interviewing Lori Smith, who also has her own podcast called Clouded Compass. And she is a great counselor therapist. She deals with trauma and healing. And talking to her and interviewing her, I usually do that every 3 months, but it's almost a counseling session for myself and my viewers. She's a lot of fun. And, talking to return guests with updates, parents that have updates that have been through family court and they've had a triumph. We've done a little happy hour on Slam the Gavel with myself and Kathy Wettrell, where we had alcohol and wine and cheese and whatever, and
Yeah.
we talked about her victory that she had, because you've gotta show some positive, happy moments.
Yeah. How sweet to take something that is could be so painful and
Mm.
life shattering for so many people and put um a positive outcome. Sometimes, sometimes there are positive and sometimes there's not.
Right.
But helping walk people through that's pretty cool. I like what you said about it's almost like a free counseling session for you.
Yes.
Um, so you as a podcast host are getting so many benefits out of podcasting. So let's do this, Maryann. What's the name of the podcast show and where can people find it?
Slam the Gavel podcast is available on all platforms, even YouTube, as well as my books can be found on Amazon as well that tie in with the podcast,
Cool.
such as Raised by These Wolves.
All right. What's the name of your book? I want people to go check out your book.
Oh, great. Raised by These Wolves: How Family and Federal Courts Are Failing Our Children. That is on Amazon, as well as Dismantling Family Court Corruption: Why Taking the Kids was Not Enough.
Awesome. Hey, everybody out there, I hope you're enjoying these 5-minute interviews. Go check out the books, go check out our guest podcast and connect with them. I hope you guys are having a great day. We'll talk to you all on the next episode.
Thank you.